Hello everybody, welcome back to Diecast Garage. Today I'm going to be showing you how to cut out a cool display thing that you can do, or just have little pictures of your favorite Matchbox or Hot Wheels cards from the cards, because over time, as you can see, I have saved up a ton of these things of Hot Wheels and Matchbox, and I really don't know what to do with them all. So I've decided that from an inspiration video that I saw on YouTube, I don't know, it might have been Paul's collection. I don't think it was, but um, shout out to whoever came up with this idea. But basically, all you do is you cut out the picture of the car that's about as big as the blister, where the blister came off. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So we're going to do that with, we're not going to do that one. We are going to do this. Ooh, I like this one. 1966 Dodge Charger. We're going to do that one. Yeah, I know it's a 70, the 70th anniversary packaging, but I don't care. I want that car off, and I want it in one of these cool little pictures. So, what you're going to need for this is obviously some scissors and a short card. If you have a blister that you can just cut off of a tall card, then that'll work too, but I prefer, or I'd rather use a short card, so that way I have a little bit more of a measuring room to see. Okay, so one thing I want to mention whenever you're cutting these things out, say for example this McLaren, you see where I ripped it out and that blister came off of the picture a little bit. That line has to be perfect in order for the picture to come out correctly, or for it to come out nice. So let's go ahead and we're going to line it up with where the blister was, and you're going to want to make it your scissors about as wide as possible. Line them up, make sure they're nice, it's nice and straight. Carefully cut. And then the blister should fall right off, just like that. Now we do have a little bit of a curve. It doesn't have to be exactly perfect, but you know, you'd like it to be as close as possible. Now this is where the short card comes into play, because they're almost now almost exactly the same size. You're going to want to take this card and you're going to want to cover up the picture of the car until you cannot see any more of it, but also line up the blister right here where it was with the bottom of the card. I like to leave a little bit of room between there, so that way I can get a little bit of the scenery, but you also don't want to make it too big, so that way you don't have some tiny pictures and some big pictures. Alright, so now you've got that, you're going to make your tiny little cut mark right here. There we go. Now you can remove that and just stow it away to where you can get it easily again. And now you're going to line it up, and you're just going to cut away. And right there you go. You have a very nice picture of your car, and you still got a little bit of the information on it behind there. So that's pretty cool. As you can see, I've done a couple of them, and they turn out, I think they turn out fantastic, and I like to do it. So if you're looking for a crafty idea when you're down and out like me, or if you're just bored and you don't know what to do this, because I'm telling you, whatever you put it on, construction paper, cardboard, or even wood maybe, just full of Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars, that'll be cool. And also, one thing I say, off of one of these packages, cut out the name Matchbox or Hot Wheels, so that way you can put that above whatever section of cars that is, so that way, you know, I mean, it's pretty easy to tell the difference between Matchbox and Hot Wheels, but it's still nice. It's just one of those things that's not necessary, but it makes your display, it complements your display a little bit more just to have the names up there. And I've seen that in a lot of displays that I've seen on YouTube, and it really does complement it, and it's noticeable when it's not there. So with that being said, thank you all so much for watching this episode of Diecast Garage, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Adios, amigos. Bye.